Welcome back guys to the Platinum Guide of Platup. This is a restaurant style simulation game which is similar to Overcooked if you have played that. Yet it is different in its own way. It has a nice twist to it. You can't throw items in this game, you can't stack dirty plates or clean plates, and you fail a run if you lose an order or if there's a long queue at the restaurant. You just fail everything. You'll have to start over. There's a lot to learn in the game, but I'll show you the minimum you need to get the platinum without worrying about any extra stuff. This game you can play up to 4 players, although the difficulty cranks up as the number of players increases. So it is recommended to do this solo or with just one other person. But if you have the right person or the right group to do it with, this is not too bad. Some of the trophies, like the one for serving different items, are bugged, but it can be fixed by restarting the game. When you start the game, you can change your appearance by interacting with the mirror inside your bunk. Some of the trophies which are related to overtime, they can be popped if you join someone's game which is already on day 15. So if someone is already on overtime day 15, you can join his game to pop all the trophies. So when you start, just enter the tutorial and cook a fish. When the fish is cooked, throw it in the dustbin for the trophy. Learning by doing. Next up, as you progress in the tutorial, you'll reach this spot where there will be 2 customers. Serve 1 fish to the customer. So if you don't press square, even if the order is kept on the table, the customer will not take it. So you have to press square for the customer to take the order. So once you serve the 1 order, there will be a timer going by quick. So you'll have to serve the second order right at the end. So when the bar is completely red, just wait a few seconds. Now 1, 2, and now serve. So this will give you a second trophy, which is the flawless timing. Once you are done with it, just leave the tutorial and now start the run. To start the run, you need to, this is an experience point I must tell you about before going a run. So if you play a game with a friend and you gain experience, this is where you can claim the experience points and you can level up. So to start the run, you have to interact with the flow plan and choose the items or the recipes which is on your right. Suppose if you want, at the start of the game you will only have one, the steak, but as you progress you'll have multiple, like you can see now. So suppose if you want to play with steak or black coffee and you don't see it on the board or the counter, you have to enter the tutorial and exit it to reset the dishes. So I didn't have steak on the counter, so I just entered the tutorial and exited it to reset the items. When you start, you will see how to pick the recipe. You can rearrange everything. This is the booking desk, which you might not have at the start of the game. This is to call the customer, and as you ring this booking desk, you get extra money, so it is very useful to get some extra money. I'll just show you one day how the game works. You can rearrange everything. In this one, you will also get a trophy for serving steaks, which is, the trophy is called Steaks Were Made. This game has a special feature. So suppose if you are stuck or about to fail, you can save and return to HQ, and when you return to the restaurant, you will be right at the same day. Suppose you are at day 10 and you are about to fail, you can just save and quit, and when you re-enter the restaurant, you will be again at day 10 on the preparation day. So after each day, there's a preparation day for you to rearrange your stuff, and after each 3 days, you get a new recipe added to the run. So you'll have to serve 1 extra item, which is RNG dependent anyways. All the items, the blueprints you get, all of this is RNG related. As you level up, you unlock garage, which I'll show you later in the run. So What you can do is in the garage is you can unlock appliances, for example the hob, which is where you cook, or the plate, sink, or anything like that. You can take up to 2 appliances and use it from the beginning of a run. I'll just show you what it means later on after this day is over. There's a green color cabinet, as you can see, that is called a blueprint cabinet. This is where you can store the blueprints which you get after each day. Whatever you store in that blueprint, it won't be lost, and whatever you don't, which is on the ground, will be lost in the subsequent day. So if there's something you like, you can store it in the blueprint cabinet. Also, you get an item called research desk, which you can use to upgrade any of the blueprint which you get. So this is the desk. You can see have up to 5 restaurant, 5 safe slots. After you are done with this and unlock few more levels, you will unlock black coffee. When you do unlock black coffee, just start a run. We are about to get another trophy, which is chef school, which is to activate practice during preparation day. And you can use any layout. You might not have this layout because this is a big one. You unlock big layouts after day 8 or 9. So to activate practice, you see there's an icon, there's a question mark outside the restaurant. You have to go outside. Let me just set up. Set up the restaurant the way I like, because we'll attempt to get 2 trophies here. The other one is called Please Wait, where we have to let the first group wait to order till the day ends. So there you go. Once you enter the practice mode, you will unlock the trophy chef school, and then you can exit right away. To get the other trophy, which is called Please Wait, you need this booking desk. Just set it up right here, and as soon as the day starts, just call all the customers. So what that will do is, just start the day. So what that will do is, it will allow the day to end quickly, and will call all the customers. The day bar is on top of the screen, the yellow bar that fills up, as you can see. So for this trophy, you need the first customer, that is these ones, to wait till the day is over. So just don't serve them till the day is over. And the quickest way is to use the phone or the booking desk. There's another trophy called Work Smart, where you have to complete a day without moving, which is very easy. You have to hold L1 just to make sure that you don't move. If you hold L1, your character will not move. For this one, you need to have only 1 dining table. If you have more dining table in a map, you can disable the chairs on the rest of the dining table just to have 1. But we'll get back to it later. This is the area where you can create a franchise. Now, once you unlock the theme, which is called Autumn, you can change it here. I think you unlock it level 4 or 5. Then you can use it to farm XP to reach level 15, because the last item you need, the stir fry, it unlocks at level 15. So the best way to farm is use this layout Autumn, choose any map, choose any dish, then start the run. As soon as you start the run, just abandon it and you will get 200 free XP. This is the quickest way to farm XP, and you will be level 15 in no time. I think at level 4, if you start at level 4 to 15, you can reach it about in 1 hour 20 minutes if you are quick enough. So once you are done, next I'll show you the trophy Work Smart and Health Spectre. For that, again, you will use black coffee and any map layout. Just use the setup I am using. You just need to have 1 dining table active, because you don't need to move for the entire day. So I've disabled 3 dining tables, and I've kept the coffee machine right next to me. I'll just fast forward it so you know how it works. When the day is over, you will get the trophy work smart. After this day is over, we'll go for another trophy, which is health inspector, which is very easy. You can get it naturally as you go through for the platinum. And that trophy is for complete a day with a mess on 10 tiles or more. So playing with coffee, for some reason these customers spill a lot of coffee. So as you can see now, I completed one day and I had a mess on 4-5 tiles almost. So now I'll spread the tables out. I have 4 dining tables. Start the day, ring the bell so that everyone walks in. I have only 4-5 customers anyways, so they'll all sit on the table. I'll make enough coffee. And when you complete the day, if there's mess on 10 tiles or more, you'll get the trophy health inspector. Yeah, there as you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's more than 12 mess on the tiles there. So for the next trophy, what we are going for is we need a sharp knife and trainers. To get a sharp knife, you need an item which you can cut, for example salad. So if you have trainers or one more thing, this is advanced build mode. When you unlock this at level 6 or 7, you can hold circle button to rearrange during the preparation day. And this is the garage I was talking about earlier. You unlock most of the items as you progress. If you have knife or trainers, you can use it on the loading bay to start the run. Also, you can use 2 items. I think it's 2, and then press the button outside. It will automatically switch to a new random item, so you can do that. So if you don't need anything, just do this. Also, don't get rid of the conveyors because you need those for a trophy later on. So I was talking about the next trophy, which is safety last. You unlock seeded run. You can see a flower pot next to the floor plan. You unlock this at level 6. So when you interact with this, enter the seed sub to bear and then choose the recipe salad and the city theme. What this does is it guarantees a drop of trainers and a sharp knife. Also press the option button and go to game and choose the options. Choose drop letters inside. The drop letters I'm talking about are the blueprints which you get after each day, and seed affects everything. These are the 2 options: drop letters inside and seeded run. Seed affects everything. At the end of the first day, you will get trainers. I accidentally buy trainers, but you on the other hand don't buy the trainers. I'll tell you why. I mean, you can buy them, but you'll have to play another day. When you get trainers, store them in the blueprint cabinet, that green cabinet you see, so that it won't be lost in the next day. And then you have to re-roll the blueprints, which you can see an option, the dice option outside the door, outside the restaurant. Don't buy it like me. If you did, it's fine. You just have to play a third day. Now you don't have an option to re-roll because you need 10. The re-rolling option, the price increases every time you re-roll. So it was 10, the next time it will be 20. So the next day, I don't think you will have a sharp knife, but if you re-roll, you will get it. This is the advanced build mode I was talking about, which you unlock. If you hold the circle button, it lets you rearrange pretty quickly without moving a spot. So if you reroll, as you can see, I have sharp knife. So with the trophy, you have to start the day and equip the trainers and the sharp knife both. After this, we are going to use another seeded run for 3 or 4 trophies in total. Trophy is called Oh No Fireman, and this is fine. For this one you need steak and a danger hob. If you have a danger hob in your garage, you can take it to have it from the beginning. If not, you have to upgrade the hob. Hob is that cooking item you see on the right. If you put it on the blueprint cabinet and use the research desk in a day, it upgrades to either a safety hob or a danger hob. If you get a safety hob, you have to upgrade it again the next day to get the danger hob. So for these 3 trophies, you have to burn a customer. Luckily, I had a danger hob in my garage, so I just used it, and just keep it next to a dining table and disable the other one. So start the day, put a steak on top of the danger hob, and when a customer will sit on it, he will catch fire, and yeah, you will get a trophy. Oh no, for setting a customer on fire. There's another 2 trophies fire related where you have to complete a day with 10 appliances on fire and complete a day with restaurant on fire for more than 15 seconds. Both of them you can combine. In this one, we are 4 players, so it was a bit difficult because there were more customers and we were on day 1. And for 10 appliances, we kept everything. So basically, we didn't have anything to work on, like the counters to keep extra stuff. So it was a bit chaotic in this video, but if you do it solo, it should be much easier for you because you'll have less people to serve. Or if you have a big restaurant or a big layout, it will make it a lot easier because you'll have more dining tables or more items, more counters to burn. One more thing, yeah, you can see here the game is over. That means the customer was burned. Yeah, and if the game is over before day 3, you won't lose the run. It automatically restarts. But after day 4, you will lose the run and the hob. So if you just have one danger hob, make sure to make a backup save if you want to try it again. So now we have arranged this setup to get 10 appliances on fire. As you can see, there's 4, 8 and 10, 11 including the fridge. So we'll have to be quick. If an item is burning, as you have played the tutorial, you have to extinguish the fire by holding the square button. So the fridge is burning as well. So now we just have to complete a day because there's more than 10, not more than 10, almost, there's more than 10, 11 appliances on fire, and some of them are burning for more than 10 or 15 seconds as required for the trophy. When this is done, there's only one more trophy related to danger hob. For that one, you need a safety override. That item is very specific and RNG related, and if you have a danger hob, you might get it, but you'll have to be lucky. But it's not very hard. I'll show you another option. If you don't get it randomly during your runs, you can use the seeded run. So this was the 3 trophies related to burning, and for the last trophy related to the danger hob, which is called the charcoal factory, use this seeded run bare gas. Enter this command bare gas, choose city steak as the recipe, and then go to options, drop letters inside, put it to off this time, and seed affects everything. In this one, don't buy anything for 2 days, and on day 3 buy the override. You will get the override automatically, and buy the desk as well, because you need to upgrade the hob if you don't already have it. If you have it in the garage, you can take it, otherwise you need to upgrade the hob to danger hob. So this is day 1. We're just gonna skip it. I don't want to show you everything. at the end of the day 2, this is how we set up the restaurant. If you have enough money at the end of the day 2, buy a research cabinet, because you need to upgrade the hob to danger hob, as I said. And after completing day 3, you will get the safety override. Here we are at the end of day 2. This is start of day 3. This is where you get the safety override, activated gas safety override. It should be somewhere around here. Yeah, there it is. Just buy it, keep it inside somewhere. And if you don't get a hob here for some reason, you can use the reroll blueprints to get a hob. If not, you have to play another day anyways then. So just keep the hob inside the blueprint cabinet by the research desk. We didn't want to add another recipe, so yeah, we chose the right option. So after getting the danger hob, you just have to cook something on it with a safety override. So what you have to do is set up the danger hob, put a piece of meat on it on the day, not on preparation day. When you put a meat on it, like put a steak on it, it will start cooking, and you have to connect the safety override to it as well, and press square on the safety override so that it doesn't get burnt, and you'll get the trophy right off as soon as you press square button on the safety override. For some reason, I think we messed up. We didn't buy the hob, so we had to play another day here. But you know the idea, what we have to do. You just have to get the danger hob, and we already have the safety override. We upgraded the hob and got a safety override. The safety hob, but I'll skip to the next day. So we upgraded again from safety hob to a danger hob. Then you set it up like this. Buy the danger hob, put it anywhere, and if you want to change the rotation, the direction, just press square, and you have to set it up like this. Start the day, put a meat on it and press square, and you will get the trophy. For the next 2 trophies, you need 2 conveyor belts. As I said earlier, if you remember, you need 2 conveyor belts. If you have 2 in the garage, you can take it. Like I had it already, so I took it from the garage and I have it on day 1. You can choose any map, and coffee is the best option because it is quicker. So for the 2 trophies, 1 trophy you have to serve the customers from like 2 tiles away. So we are setting the layout somewhat like this. There's the dining table and 2 conveyors leading to it. Now you can serve, let one person receive the order, and the person who is serving be next to the conveyor belt. Don't be too close to the first conveyor belt or to the side of it. You just have to serve from 2 tiles away. That is it. When the day is over, you will get the trophy anti-social. And the next trophy, you need 2 conveyors as well. So you need to keep the 2 conveyor belts facing each other, and then start a day. Then keep any item on it, and yeah, you will unlock this trophy circle line conveyor item. back to where it started. For the next few trophies, you'll get while automatically serving the few items: burger, pizza, pie, fish, hot dog, breakfast, and stir fry as you level up. As I said earlier, you need to be level 15 to unlock the last item, which is stir fry. After this, you should only be left with 4 trophies: the 3 overtime related trophies and a new Chef Plus trophies for creating a franchise. For the 3 overtime trophies, that is for overtime 5, 10, 15, the best and easiest way to do is enter, when you unlock the seeded run, enter this seed HW4B7W64 and choose the layout or the theme country, and then choose the black coffee, because even though you get less money while doing black coffee, it is much easier to do with it if you are just looking for the platinum or get these trophies out of the way. So once you are ready, or before starting the mission or the level, you can enter the garage and choose any of these appliances if you want, whatever you think is necessary, but I'll show you without any of these. So you can take up to 2 of any of the appliances. If you can see where it is written the loading bay, you can choose any 2 appliances and you can put on the loading bay, which will be available in the mission right from the beginning. So once you load up, just set up like the way I am setting up the tables. Make sure you buy that booking desk, because that's the main source of money, at least for the first 7-8 days. I'm gonna skip I'm not gonna show you the entire day how I go through the missions, but I'll be showing you how at the end of each day what I used to buy and what I used to upgrade. At the end of the first day, just use the research desk, put it on the blueprint cabinet so that you can have enough money later on. So whatever thing you put in the blueprint cabinet, that is saved, you don't lose it. Everything else which you see on the ground is lost. After day 3, you unlock one of the extra recipes. I always go for the extra recipe, as it decreases the number of people. So as you can see, the number of expected groups for me is right now 5. Actually, I'm looking for a blueprint cabinet, which I don't get, but if you don't have it, this is RNG related, so you might not get the same item that I'm getting. So now I have enough money, so I'll buy the research desk. You can only use this cabinet during a run. Like, you can upgrade whatever blueprints you put inside the cabinet. When you start the day, as you can see here, before the end of the day, use the blueprint desk or the research cabinet to upgrade whatever blueprint you have. And the item you get is random as well on upgrading any of the blueprint. So from the research desk, you can either get a blueprint desk, a copying desk, or a discount desk. And after day 5, you can choose the right option, which gives you more patience. And if you have money, choose to buy the lowest cost item, which is this wall light. For me, it only costs around 30. Choose only the one. Just save money at the beginning of the run. You won't need any money after overtime 15. You will need money, but you will have enough on you, so it's best to save now. So right now I think I can only buy one. I don't know if I have anything. Oh, I see a dartboard. Just don't worry about any of the other items for now. Just buy 2 or even 3 if you can. So now, as you can see on the left side of the screen, for increased patience I still need one of the items, a decorative item. This extra recipes you get after every 3 days is random as well. So it's always recommended, because the map I'm using is quite big and the setup I'm using it's best for just 1 player. Even if you are 2, then this should be fine. But with more players, the number of groups you have to serve increase over time. This is a very good item. As you can see there, I have left a space, so the customers, they spill a lot of coffee. So if you put that mat, they won't. So that's why this is a very good item to find. So whenever you find it, just keep that where I have put it. If you can find one or two later on, that will be a good one for the one space which is below the sugar. As you can see, I had enough money to buy a discount desk. What this does is, whatever blueprint you have in the blueprint cabinet, you can use the discount desk to get a discount on that. So suppose if an item costs 40, then after using the discount desk, you can get it for like 20 or 25. Yeah, so what I suggest doing after day 8 or 9 is just keep on upgrading the dining tables. So what are you looking for is a simple cloth dining table which lets you serve 2 people with one order, which makes a lot of difference. Also, one thing to look out for is a coffee table. So what that does is, for the customers who are in queue outside, so instead of waiting outside, they will be sitting on the coffee table. So you'll have extra time to serve the customers. This prep station is very good, but if you have money, you can buy it. For some reason I forgot or I missed it. This is a very good thing. You can store up to 4 items. Like you can store 4 coffee at once on this, and you can use it as a counter. But if you upgrade this prep station, you can get a frozen prep station, which is very, very useful for some of the items like pies, which take a lot of time to cook, because the items which you keep on the frozen prep station, they carry over to the next days. The next item is the iced coffee, which is much easier. I'll just skip to the setup I use. So you can pause the video and use the setup. For the iced coffee, it's very simple. You just make a black coffee and press the square button on PlayStation to get the ice latte or coffee. So for the next few days, I'm just gonna be upgrading my coffee table. There, as you can see, this is a coffee table I upgraded, but this is not the one I was looking for. I'm looking for a simple cloth one which can only seat only 2 players opposite, not 2 players, sorry, 2 customers opposite to each other. I'm just gonna skip forward. I'm not gonna show you each and every day because that will take a lot of time, and the video will be like 2.5 or 3 hours long. One of this item, flow buffer, is very, very useful, but you need to upgrade it. So this is the dining table I was talking about. As you can see, the one with the cream color on it, and I'll put the floor buffer to upgrade it in the next run. When you upgrade it, on day 13, I add a new recipe, tea. I think I'll show one full run of my day, how it looks now, so you get an idea. After upgrading that flow buffer, you get this robot buffer. You can also put it back again in the blueprint cabinet to get a discount, but I have enough money to buy it anyways now, so it doesn't matter. What this does is, whenever it cleans the floor, there will be water, so if you walk on the water, you will be fast, so you'll be quick. So this does give an advantage to you, and also auto cleans the floor. I think you get more money, it has some more advantage, I don't know, I might be wrong. So just keep on upgrading the dining table and keep a lookout for more items you need. Right, yeah, I think this is 3 times the normal speed, just to show you how the day passes. If you are doing this solo or even with 2 players, you shouldn't have any problem. I have kept those counters in the corners to avoid any spills. So as you can see, I can still pull off some of those calls to get more customers. These customers can request for sugar, cake. If you are quick enough, even if you're not quick enough, you should be fine. You shouldn't have any problem till day 15. And before the end of the day, before serving the last customer, be sure to use the research desk and the discount or copying or whatever desk you have to upgrade or get a discount on it before serving the last customer. So this was how the day runs. I'll again show you at I think at overtime, day 5. This time I got a bar table. You can still use the bar table to get the next upgrade, but I choose a new one anyways. It's RNG. The next day is just the decoration day, I think. No, it's not. So what do we have? Do we have anything? We have a simple cloth dining table, as I think I can see. So you can buy it and use it as a third one. So you just have to make one order which serves 2 people. So it reduces the time, and also it is also very efficient. This flow buffer, I think I accidentally buy it. So you have to upgrade it first to get that robot. So this is the setup. Oh, I didn't buy it. I think I bought another one on overtime day 4 or 5, if I'm not wrong. I'm just gonna re-roll to see if I can get one of those floor mats or a blueprint cabinet, because I only have one, so I can save more blueprints. And luckily enough, the RNG was on my side. I got a blueprint cabinet. So just buy another blueprint cabinet and keep it next to the research desk. So you'll know the blueprint cabinet is affected by the research desk when the icons, when you see that those green bulbs on top of it. So that means it is affected by the research desk, and as you can see, there's 2 coins on it as well. So that means it is affected by the discount desk as well. So if you'll use the discount desk, you'll get a discount on whatever blueprint there is. So now I'll buy more items, choose the cheapest one as usual, and then start the day. On the next day, let's see if we have anything. I think I put 2 of the decorators inside this thing to get a discount. Bookcase, it costed 40 earlier, now it only costs 20. I have 6 out of 9 customers will sit at tables before they are cleared. This is a very good perk, so you don't have to, it's not very useful because you don't have to clear plates while running coffee, but you might leave the cake on top of a dining table, which sometimes can be tricky to remove if you are low on time. I'll show you another run how it is going now. See the 2 customers on the top left dining table. I just served 1 teapot and it got delivered to both of them. That's the advantage. And the other dining table, which has a light blue cloth, it gives you more money. I think it gives you 50% more money for serving items. So it's best to upgrade the dining tables. One more thing I like to talk about is if you are about to fail any order or the customers are about to leave, you can save and quit anytime and the day will start over from the beginning. Like suppose if you are about to fail on overtime day 2 like I am, if you press the option button and save and quit and then restart the mission or the level, you'll again start at day 2. So that's a very good thing in the game. You can also make a backup save if you are worried about it. This is the 3rd dining table. I didn't get the other one, but I'll use it anyways because it gives you more money. And remember to disable these chairs, otherwise people will sit on these dining table and yeah, you'll have to run which will not be very difficult, but it will be very tricky because you'll have to serve cake and sugar as well. I upgraded the grabber. I wanted a smart grabber, but I don't think it's of any use in this one. And there was another buffer I'll use because I'm not looking to automate the restaurant. I'm just doing it for the overtime 15 trophy without going very deep in the game. I'm just gonna rearrange a few items. This is a freezer I upgraded from the workstation. If you see a new item, this is one of the items I get from upgrading the workstation. So this cherry pie, it takes some time to cook, so I think I'll show you one of the runs, how it goes after getting this new item. This is the setup I put the cherry station on top. If you get a mixer, try to upgrade it and get the heated mixer, because what that does is makes a pie automatically using the dough. That is a time saver. On this day I'm just gonna upgrade by this robot buffer, I think, yeah, and put a dining table in the cabinet to get the last or one more simple cloth dining table, which will make it a lot easier. Again, just keep on doing what you have been doing on this one. Buy the remaining 2 items for upgrading, fully maxing out the patience. Now customers will sit at the tables before they are cleared, and you get a new item, which is latte. So you get a milk bottle station and a latte machine. From this point on, it's just a matter of getting the items you need. I have a coffee table now, as you can see in the bottom right corner. If you can get more coffee table, you can set it up there. If you can upgrade your dining tables, you can get 2 more of those simple cloth dining table. It is well and good. There is one more for me. Although this dining table has a 200% waiting time, but it's still worth it because it serves 2 customers at once. There is one more robot buffer I have, so I'll buy it. I'll buy this one as well and set it up as like this, as you can see. On the next day, I think I get the workstation, which increases the chopping speed, which is very good to make the dough. On the top left corner of the table, top left corner of my restaurant, where I put a counter to make dough from the flour. I have another coffee table now, which is very good because I can set it up on the right side, which is totally empty. So even if you don't get it in the first try, you don't have to worry. You can. It will take a few tries to master it, but by the time you are done with the game and get every other trophy, you should be able to do it in 1 or 2 tries. I think with this guy, you'll be definitely able to get it done quickly with this coffee recipe. This is the workstation I was talking about. I'll set it up here because I have to make a dough. It doubles the speed to chop. And a coffee table I'll set up. I don't know why I was taking the coffee table, maybe for a discount. But at the end, I think I decided to just keep it anyways because it was just 40 and I had enough money. Yeah, I was confused. So just set it up and get on with it. It's just 5 more days after this. You don't have to complete overtime day 15. You just have to get to it for the trophy. If you are wondering how I did that, you can hold the circle button at level, when you reach character level, reach level 7, that's when you unlock this advanced mechanic system in the game. So now the customers can request for milk, which is very simple. You can just get a bottle from the cabinet and serve it on the table just like the cake. This copying desk is very useful. What this does is whatever blueprint you have inside the blueprint cabinet, and if you use it during a run, it multiplies the blueprints. So if you put a dining table, after using this cabinet, you will get 2 dining tables. So it multiplies any blueprint you have, which is very useful. And yeah, you don't have to buy anything on that day. You can buy these plants if you want, which increases the patience if you don't already. I think now it's just a matter of running days. If you can buy anything, more coffee table, those floor mats if you have, or if not, you can just leave it like this. You can try to re-roll the map as well if you want, not the map, re-roll the blueprints to see if you can get something important, which I'm just gonna do it. And I think I do get very important thing, which is a frozen prep station. Luckily, this item can store up to 4 items, which is very good, so I can use it to store 4 pies at once. So I don't have to worry about making pies anymore. I mean, I do, but it will be a lot of easier now. So I'll again show you a full day after setting up everything. There was a floor buffer, so I'll put it in the blueprint cabinet again to upgrade it to get a robot buffer. So this is the 12th day. I'll fast forward it just to show you how this thing goes and how difficult it is and how fast you have to be. So at the start of the day, I always go for the coffee, make 2 cups of coffees, then go for the pies. In the meantime, make coffees, put the milk bottle, let the customers arrive. You have 4 tables and 2 coffee tables. You should have enough time. Now you can start serving. And also look for the icons on top of the table, because some of them will request for extra recipes you have. Or I'll just let you see the run, how it goes, overtime day 12, and I'll catch you at the end of the day. At the end of day 12, you will unlock the last recipe which you need before overtime day 15, which is ice cream. For me, I'll skip to the setup I'll use so you don't have to see all that what I'm doing now. There's also a smart grabber I unlocked, which is not very useful, but I'll still set it up. Smart grabber, if you know what it is, it only picks up the item which you have already put on the conveyor. For example, I'll set it up between the coffee table and the coffee latte machine. So I'll make a coffee and put it on the conveyor. Don't mind me, I was just like checking how the ice cream thing worked because this was the first time I got ice cream. So I didn't want to mess it up. So as you can see, I got a coffee, and when I put it on the conveyor, there's a small coffee cup icon on the grabber. So I'll set it up between these two. So whenever I put a coffee on the coffee machine, the grabber will automatically grab the filled coffee, not the empty cup of coffee. That's why it is called a smart grabber. So after setting up everything, it's time to start the second last day. And the last day, I'll show you again in full. I got a mixer, fortunately, but it was day 14, the last one for me now. So I'll just upgrade it anyways, just to show you if I can get a heated mixer. If you can get this mixer at the beginning of the run, it is very useful because you can get pie as a recipe at the start. There's another flow buffer for me. I'll just use it. I have 5 for me now, which is very good. To make sure that the blueprint cabinet, wherever you keep it, is affected by the research desks or the blueprint or the discount desk. If that particular icon is there, for example, that blueprint cabinet in the middle, you can see there's coins and the blue flask and I think it's a copying machine icon. So that means it is affected by all the 3 research desks, all the 3 desks. So this is the last day. This will hopefully get you the trophy for overtime 15. And if you need the trophy for creating a franchise, you just have to end the run. After reaching day 15, you'll be eligible to create a franchise. So whenever you end the run, you'll be given an option to either scrap the cards you have or create a franchise. So it's for the trophy, you can choose the option create a franchise. I'll show you at the end of the run. And yeah, this is it, guys. I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.
you.